Hello, hi, welcome. We have a buggy update. As I'm recording this, we're going down for maintenance to fix map maker maps that were using incorrect environments, fixing border walls that were destroyed in overtime in Brawl Ball, fixing showdown wins not counting for star drops, and fixing Gel's twister gadget being unfriendly to friendlies, fixing Bo's unlimited mines on the ground. Yeah, it's a buggy one. Anyhow, we're going to be reading out the patch notes and going through them and giving a little bit of opinions as we go by. So without further ado, the Enchanted Woods patch notes. New brawler Cordelius, he's chromatic, trait proximity super. Cordelius charges his super by being close to enemy brawlers. Attack mushrooms. Cordelius fires 2 mushrooms with his gardening tool and a short range in front of him. Super, this is my domain. Cordelius fires a shadow mushroom that passes through walls on hit, transfers himself and the target into the shadow realm for 8 seconds or until Cordelius or the target dies. Cordelius gains 20% movement speed and 30% reload speed while inside the realm. Gadget replanting. Cordelius quickly scales a piece of terrain. Gadget poison mushroom. Cordelius next basic attack also silences for 1.5 seconds. Star power combo shrooms of Cordelius hits the second mushroom's projectile on the same target as the first. The second deals 30% increased damage. Star power, Kingdom of Mushrooms. When Cordelius enters the Shadow Realm, he spawns 3 mushrooms that heal allies, then damage enemies for 1090 health on pickup. Cordelius will be released as part of the Brawl Pass rewards, tier 30, during the Enchanted Woods season. So, this dude, super interesting, has the same trait as Buzz, so he has that sort of automatic charge, and his basic is slightly interesting, even more interesting with that star power. 2 fast mushrooms in quick succession, plus a little bit extra damage if you get that combo shroom star power, and his super absolutely crazy. Gadgets a little bit boring. He jumps, or he has a mini Otis super, so that's that. I think he's gonna be crazy. Anyhow, next brawler. New brawler, Doug, mythic, attack, snack attack, damages nearby enemies and heals nearby allies. The closer either is, the bigger the effect. Healing is 50% effective. Super, second serving, Doug buffs himself or an ally, allowing them to revive with 50% after a short delay if they are defeated within 2 seconds. Gadget, double sausage, the next snack attack only does healing, but doubles the amount. Other gadget, extra mustard, the next snack attack only does damage, but doubles the amount. Star power, fast food, resurrected allies gain 30% movement speed for 3 seconds. Star power, self-service, snack attack also heals Doug now, but at 20% effectiveness. Doug will be available to buy from the shop in early August. So his design is a little bit like Jackie as far as the basic design goes, but the healing is interesting at 50%, and I feel like the self-service star power will be better on him. And the super, a lot of people are saying this is going to be absolutely broken, but I'm not so sure about that. Your friendly has to die to make it worth it. Like, if you just give someone the hot dog, it doesn't really give them any other sort of buff or anything like that. So you kind of have to expect them to die. It's kind of like an undershield. You know how like overheal works? It's the opposite of that. So I'm not really sure how he's gonna work in reality. Also, if you saw the numbers during the Brawl Talk or any other sneak peeks, it's a little bit low on the numbers for damage, and I imagine about the same for healing. But we'll have to see. New skins: Enchanted Woods, Haunted House 8-bit for 149 gems, Wood Spirit Chester for 79 gems, Stone Troll Lou for 149 gems, Dark Fairy Janet for 149 gems. The Enchanted Woods skins will be released early July after the Enchanted Woods season starts. Makes sense. Mini theme: Summer of Pirates, Megalodon, Sunken Chest Griff, Kraken Surge, and Cursed Pirate BB. Megalodon costing 199 and all the others costing 149 gems. The Summer of Pirates mini theme and skins will arrive in the middle of August. Redo: Phoenix Crow for 299 gems with a new voice actor. Dark Tide Carl for 39 gems after getting Chroma Captain Carl. Starr for 29 gems, formerly Iris Tara and Smuggler Penny. Skin remodels available on update release. Yup, got them. So I'm not so sure about Dark Tide Carl and Starr being reworks. I would have rather had seen them as just new skins. I don't feel like the old skins needed to be replaced. I feel like if anything was gonna get like a remodel, Out of skins, it should have been like Red Wizard, Blue Wizard, Barley, but that's just me. Deep Sea Skins back, Postal Brock, Ferrotus, Sharktooth Colt, in the middle of July, yeah. Unicorn Bonnie, a W skin in my opinion, available in the middle of August. Foot Bonnie, available in the middle of August during the Women's World Cup celebration. Draco Doug, 29 gems around the time when Doug is released. Poison Cap Cordelius, and Sporemine Cordelius coming out with Cordelius. Poison Cap being available for 29 gems, and Sporemind available with the tier 70 reward in the Brawl Pass. Gears, we have a new gear for Pam, Super Turret. It's going to increase the healing of her turret by 20%. I love to see Pam getting some attention. Good shit there. I'm going to get my hands on that as soon as possible. Cosmetic items, pins. Okay, so we'll scroll through all that. Y'all know what's happening. We have 2 esports team pins and grassroots esport pin as well. So the 2 esports pins, we have Foot and Luminosity joining the esports partnership program. And as far as the grassroots esports pin goes, we don't really know the details on that yet. But I'm hyped to see what that is. Grassroots esports, always a good thing. Always a good thing. We got sprays coming in, 10 esports team sprays and 2 viewership sprays. So those are W's. Profile icons as usual, and then titles, Toxic for Cordelius and Wiener for Doug. Not bad titles, not bad. Alright, here's the juice. Here's the beef. Here's the meat. Balance changes. According to the team, a recurrent problem with star powers and gadgets is that usually one of them sucks. Our goal with these changes is to make both of them interesting enough so that they could be used in different builds or strategies. Also, some needed buffs to Maisie and deserving nerfs to Hank. Kind of gives you a framework for what their goals were with these balance changes. Alright, we see buffs here first. Maisie, increased basic projectile speed, reverse dash gadget direction, and the star power, pinpoint precision from 10 to 20% damage bonus. So the increased basic projectile speed, I love that. I love that. I felt like when she first came out, that could have sped up a little bit faster, and boom, here we have it. Reverse dash gadget. A lot of people were complaining that they didn't like the dash gadget because it went in the opposite direction of all the other dashes in the game. So we're chilling with that. We're chilling with that. We like that. And the pinpoint precision, I feel like it could use a buff, but still the slowing star power on the super gonna be better, in my humble opinion. All right. Onto Ash, star power mad as heck from 30 to 40% reload speed, gadget Rotten Banana, 40% lost health for 40% rage, now to a 25% lost health for 40% rage. So these 2 star powers and gadgets, the mad as heck and the Rotten Banana, these are usually coupled together. So having these both buffed is probably going to have an effect on how people play Ash and what type of kit they get for him. So this could have a pretty big effect on Ash. Bell, grounded, stops reload from 3 to now 5 seconds, so I don't think this is gonna outshine her other star power, but if you're playing big game, the 5v1 game mode on the weekends, this gonna ruin some big brawlers day. That's all I'm gonna say. Bell grounded, already a nice boss killer, but now gonna be even better. Alright, next, Gray, star power Fank injury, damage reduction at full HP from 25 to 75%. They later changed this to 50% due to a big synergy with the shield gear. But still, with the shield gear, it's going to be pretty strong. I think it gives you options between whether or not you want the 1k HP star power or if you want this new fake injury. So, good choices, good choices. Dynamite, Fidget Spinner. The damage for projectile is now from 1,200 to 2,000 damage. So, if you're a little bit in the trolley mood, this is even a better option. But I don't think it's going to outshine the stun satchel charge gadget. But if you're in the mood to troll, hell, it'll be there. Mortis gadget combo spinner, damage 1,300 to 1,500. That's going to be good for him. I don't like Mortis, but yeah. That's going to make him better. Rico, gadget multi-ball launcher, 320 to 800 damage. That's a lot of damage. I still feel like this gadget is kind of not that great. They added like different angles or like a spin to it. Maybe it would be better. But I feel like this gadget should just be replaced by another one outright. Lola, star power sealed with a kiss, healing from 100 to 150. I don't really play the star power. I like improvise a hell of a lot more. But the people that do like this have been saying that they like it so far, so that's that. Fang, gadget Corn Fu, damage from 500 to 750. I feel like if this gadget wants to stay, These cornflakes should be staying on the ground a lot longer than they do, because right now this gadget is still useless, even with this buff, or they could just straight up change the gadget. But right now, I don't feel like Cornfu is gonna really outshine that stun gadget whatsoever. Sandy, sleep stim, delay from 2 to 1.5 seconds before healing yourself back up to full HP. I feel like this might make it a little bit better. In most cases, you're still probably going to want to use a stun, but this might give it a few use cases. Spike, star power, fertilize, healing from 800 to 1000 per tick. That's a lot of HP. And then the gadget popping pincushion, the damage has changed from 520 to 800 damage per projectile. So I'm one of those weirdos. I actually really fucking enjoy playing fertilize and popping pincushion. This is fun. If they want to make fertilize even better, which they should, it's a lovely star power. I feel like it should give them a little bit of a shield. That would make it really fun. But both of these buffs in the right direction. I like it. I like it. M's, we have gadget acid spray, the damage penalty moving from 20% to 10%. So I don't feel like it's gonna be used that much on ladder, but in draft format, I feel like acid spray might have a spot, a niche, if you will. Anyhow, BB gadget extra sticky. It's now a slow duration of 3 seconds when it was priorly 2 seconds. So I'm probably still gonna run the health, but some people might find a use for this one. Gus gadget soul switcher, self damage from 15 to 5%. Cookie popper still is going to outshine this one so much. The extra damage and the bop that you get for that, it's just going to outshine Soul Switcher as it is. I was kind of getting like a little bit of alliteration right there. Soul Switcher. Okay, anyhow, Squeak. Star power, chain reaction damage from 10 to 20% now. That's going to make the star power a hell of a lot stronger. He's probably going to be pretty strong with that buff. Carl gadget heat ejector damage 1200 to 2000. That is a big damage buff. Most people probably still gonna run the flying hook. B gadget rattled hive max damage from 600 to 1000. This would be really good, but there's a small issue where B's rattled hive gadget is just straight up glitched and it does 0 damage. So no change. Amber gadget dancing flames damage from 500 to 1000. This gadget is ass unless you make it like a super ridiculous amount of damage. Like, it's gonna be useless and it should be replaced by another gadget. That's my thoughts. Buster gadget utility belt, healing from 500 to 750. It's good in the right direction. I feel like it should be a little bit less dependent on teammates, make it a little bit of a Y equals MX plus B instead of right now. It's like 750, 1,500, and then 2,220. Maybe it would be better if it was like, it started at 1,000, then it just adds 500 per person in your AO. So like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. So at the top range, it's a little bit less, but like if it's just you, you can get some value out of it. I feel like that'd be nice. Anyhow, Mandy, star power hard candy, damage reduction from 20 to 30% shield now. If they want to make the star power better than the projectile speed one, they're going to have to add like extra reload or something to it, some more value, because right now having a faster projectile, that's just going to be the way to go to. Lets you hit your shots, lets you do everything that Mandy wants to do. Bonnie crash test damage from 300 to 1000. Sugar Rush is still going to be better, but if anyone's feeling funky, I feel like crash test might be a little bit of fun, but still, I think in all competitive situations, Sugar Rush is going to be a hell of a lot better. Gray, we talked about that one. I guess they just actually fixed it at the bottom of the list. It do be like that. It's fine. Nerfs Hank. It's gonna blow from 20% to 10% movement speed, and you now see Hank in bushes when he's charging his basic. Also, not listed here, Hank no longer heals passively while charging his basic. He's gonna fall off. He's just straight up gonna fall off. I don't exactly enjoy playing against him, so I'm not sad to see him go. Bye-bye. Next phase. Maps, game modes, and rotation changes. General, temporary mode, payload is back with some highly requested changes. You can now shoot and walk through the cart. Indestructible walls are now destroyed in OT, so not indestructible anymore. New special event, Mastery Madness, plus 50% mastery gained. Payload, I love the idea of payload, and them fixing the cart is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So in a 3D game, like, it's okay that you can't shoot through the cart. It's a 3-dimensional game. You can like crouch beneath it. You can like jump on top of the cart. But Brawl Stars being like 2-dimensional top down, the cart is just clunky and it got in the way. Now that we're able to shoot through it and walk through it, it's going to be a hell of a lot better. I'm excited to see where this mode goes. Indestructible walls destroyed in OT. My initial thought is I love this, but we will have to wait and see how I feel about it at the end of the season. Mastery Madness, there's nothing to complain about that. That's so fun. Double XP weekends, like, you can't complain about that. Good shit. Power League reset. Given your feedback and the reduction of rewards, we've decided to change the Power League seasonal reset once again. We will no longer have a full rank reset between Bronze 1 and Gold 3. Players will return to the midpoint of the given ranks. Reset ranks will increase from that moment on, and, for example, players in Mythic 2 to Masters will all reset to Mythic 1. A lot of people gonna be bitching about the Mythic 2 to Masters reset to Mythic 1. That's mainly more the top players, but I'm here for the chaos at the beginning of the season. I am generally around Legendary 1. This season with the huge reset, I only made it to about Mythic 3. I think I made it like halfway up, but that's about where I'm sitting right now. But yeah, I'm hyped for the beginning of next season. That's gonna be like some fun ass chaos. Anyhow, community slot. You voted in-game, and the results are Takedown wins with 41%, Wipeout runner-up with 24%, Duels and Volleyball leaving the rotation. So Takedown, it's going to get old really fast. I don't know why we voted for that. It's going to get so old. Wipeout, it's okay. Whatever. Duels, I will miss you. Volleyball, I will not miss you as much, but I will miss you. A word on Wipeout from the devs. We've received quite a bit of community feedback about Wipeout and Bounty being very similar to each other, with smaller differences in rules, but essentially similar goals. So we've decided to put it to the test. Which of the two game modes is more popular in the day-to-day lives of our players? Both modes will run on the same days with a short time offset of each other due to technical reasons, and will run the same maps in both modes every day. Depending on how the outcome is, we will consider which of the two modes will be part of the permanent rotation with Knockout moving forward. So, Bounty's on the chopping block. I like Bounty a bit more than Wipeout, but this is going to be like a sort of like democratic type of thing where we're voting with our playtime. So, I don't know. I will miss Bounty a lot if it goes away, because Wipeout, it's just a little bit dry. I feel like there's not too much depth to it. Let me know if you like Wipeout or Bounty more. Rotation changes. Bounty added Infinite Doom, previously in Wipeout, and added Slayer's Paradise, previously in Wipeout. Cool. Removed Excel and Temple Ruins. Okay, I won't miss Temple Ruins that much. Excel is a nice map, but it's alright. Gotta update the map pool here and there. That's fine. Brawl Ball added Center Stage and Pinball Dreams. Removed extra bouncy and make it bounce. I'm not really a fan of the bouncy tiles, so that's fine with me. I know a lot of people like them for trick shots and fun shit, but I will not miss it personally. Gem Grab added Undermine and Deathcap Trap. Removed Acute Angle and Solid Center. Wasn't really a fan of Solid Center, but I will miss Acute Angle, Deathcap Trap. I do like that map. Undermine, not so much, but it is what it is, I guess. Heist, no changes. Hot Zone, no changes. Knockout, no changes. Showdown added Cavern Churn and Island Invasion while removing Hard Limits and Skull Creek. I'm not really a Showdown man, so that won't really affect me. Takedown added Fractions, Roundabout, Ring of Death, and Poison Fields. Okay. Wipeout has the same exact rotation as Bounty with Infinite Doom, Slayer's Paradise, Hideout, Canout Grand, Dry Season, Layer Cake, Shooting Star, and Snake Prairie. Payload added Shiver Me Timbers, Walk the Plank, Davy Jones' Locker, and Blimey. The maps don't look too that bad. I think Payload is going to be fun this season. Ranked, Power League, and Club League. Here's the map poll. Bounty has Shooting Star, Canal Grand, and Infinite Doom. Shooting Star, a classic. We love to see that. Canal Grand now in rotation. A lot of people hate this map. It's very controversial. I personally love playing on it. I love watching it. But a lot of people don't like it. Infinite Doom is a sort of new map to the competitive pool. A lot of people bitching about it. But for me, I'm going to have to wait and see how I really feel about it. I feel like it can work. And I feel like we've had much worse maps in the pool. But I think it might be okay, but we'll wait and see. Brawl Ball, Field Goal, staying. Pinhole Punt, staying. Pinball Dreams, replacing Backyard Bowl. I'm not really going to miss Backyard Bowl. I'm not going to mind. Pinball Dreams, not the best map, but we'll see how it works out in the modern day of Brawl. Gem Grab, Hard Rock Mine staying. Crystal Arcade staying. Double Swoosh, replacing the Gem Fort. That's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Double Swoosh, but it's an night map. It's aight. Kaboom Canyon, Safe Zone, and Pit Stop replacing Hot Potato here. A lot of people on comp Twitter were talking about the Kaboom Canyon and Safe Zone play very similarly. I do agree. I would have probably rather had seen Safe Zone go instead of Hot Potato. And Pit Stop's okay. It's a little bit different than the Pit Stop that most of us grew up with, but we'll see. Hot Zone, Ring of Fire, Dueling Beetles, Open Zone. Dueling Beetles replacing Parallel Plays is a fat fucking L. Makes me sad. Open Zone replacing the Split. It's kind of an even trade. Open Zone's okay, Split's okay. It's alright. Knockout, Goram Gulch, and Flaring Phoenix staying. Meanwhile, Bell's Rock joining the party. I'm not the biggest fan of Bell's Rock. It's kind of a dry map, and with it replacing Out in the Open, which is arguably the best knockout map, not the best rotation for knockout right now. Map environment changes, added Enchanted Forest, Velocirapids, Brawl Ball Arena, and Daryl Ship. Very pretty environments, A+ for the additions, and removing Stunt Show, Arcade, and Deep Sea. We'll be sad about Deep Sea going, but that's okay. You gotta rotate the maps anyhow. New daily star drops. Boxes are not back, but the excitement is. Get a random star drop reward just for winning matches. Open star drops the 1st, 4th, and 8th win of the day. A total of 3 star drops per day. Rewards will include coins, power points, credits, bling, token doublers, brawlers, pins, sprays, profile icons, star powers, gadgets, and even skins. Gems, chroma credits, $1.99 and $2.99 gem skins, and gears. All rarities will not be included. Additionally, you can collect a new set of star pins exclusively from star drops. It unlocks at 50 trophies automatically, not from the trophy road. In order to make star drop exciting in high rarity drops, we needed to rebalance our reward economy. This means that we had to reallocate some of the rewards from the Power League, Club League, and Brawl Pass into the star drops. On top of reallocating the rewards, we also increased the amount of rewards you receive by roughly 20%. You now earn more rewards overall if you keep playing the same number of matches as before. Changes. Power League reward. Half the rewards from PL will be moved into the daily star drops. Bling reward from all tiers reduced by 50%. Changes. Club League reward. Half the rewards from Club League will be moved into the daily star drops. Club coin reward from all tiers reduced by 50%. This affects both Club League and Quest weeks. Changes. Brawl Pass reward. Partial rewards from the Brawl Pass will be moved into the daily star drops. Credits tiers on the free track will be reduced from 95 all the way to 70, and then the bonus rewards at the end of the battle pass will be reduced. The difference multiplied by 50 tiers will be moved into the daily star drops. Coins from 145 to 50, power points from 42 to 20, and credits from 25 to 5. My thoughts on this? It's good. If they can keep the average player more engaged with this, power to them. Power to them. The Power League rewards, I'm not really too bummed about that. Like, the goal for Power League should be making it a wonderful competitive experience. If the rewards have to be cut a little bit, so be it. Club League reward, I'm not too pressed about that. I know some people really sweat out the Club League to make it happen, and that might discourage them a little bit. But from what I've heard from Frank and on the Brawl podcast and all that stuff, I feel like they're going to completely revamp Club League within the next year. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. Brawl Pass changed. I mean, if we're going to be getting it back from the star drops and it's going to be 20% better according to their math, like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm here for it as is. Changes to quests. Remove the following types of quests from the game. Social, play in a team. Game mode, heal X health. Gem grab, carry gems for X seconds. Bounty, finish X or more matches with 4 or more stars. Brawl ball, pass the ball. Knockout, stay undefeated for X round. All removed. We have new quest types. Multi-brawler win quest. Give you 3 choices of brawlers. These will replace some of the weekly Tuesday and Thursday single brawler quests with these. One of the 3 brawlers will be a low trophy brawler you own. Multi-game mode quests give players a choice between 2 game modes. These will replace some of the weekly, Tuesday, and Thursday generated single game mode quests with these. It should always give you 1 game mode that is active. Rerolling a multi-quest should give you another multi-quest of the same type. The quest menu will now be accessible through the main home UI, located next to the battle pass. The Starr Road button will be moved next to the brawler button. Daily play token progress will be moved to the quest menu. Brawl Pass exclusive quests now track progress even if Brawl Pass is not purchased. To collect the rewards of the Brawl Pass exclusive quests, you need to purchase the Brawl Pass. Duh. So I feel like the new quest giving you more options is a W. There's nothing to really complain about that. I might miss the playing the team or whatever these other quests are, but if they felt like these were making players play less, like I guess it is what it is. UI changes are nice. I feel like we really do not need a chroma credit button. Maybe that's just me being maxed, but the chroma credit button, like, it can go. It's a little bit cluttery, I'm not gonna lie. Brawl Pass exclusive quest tracking progress even before you buy the pass is a W. I usually buy it at the start of the season, but that's a huge W for anyone that doesn't. Welcome back rewards, depending on players' trophies after being away from the game for a long period of time. When coming back, these players will receive a reward and a unique experience to help them catch up on the missed time. The rewards they received are based on a percentage of the progress they would have made if they were playing actively. Also, for active players, we'll release a 7-day calendar available for everyone who has been playing actively. The calendar will be available for a limited time after this update. W. New Starr Drop launch 7-day calendar event. A 7-day login calendar will be available for players over 125 trophies and who have been active in the game. Re-engaged players will see the new welcome back experience. W. Bug fixes. Minor bug fixes and improvements. There will be a lot more bug fixes down here eventually. Other. Performance improvements on some low-end devices. And added support for foldable devices. Thank you. So in whole, if I were to summarize this into like 4 points, like a positive, a neutral, a negative, and a question, I would put it as the positive being the star drops, the neutral being the Power League pool kind of going up, kind of going down in some aspects, and then us being stuck with takedown for the summer being that negative. And for the questionable, I'm just not sure how I feel about the possibility of Wipeout taking over Bounty. So we'll come back to that later, but for now, yeah, pretty decent update.